In this video, we are going to talk about liquidity voids, and I will do my best to explain what liquidity voids are for you. These are institutional reference points that are so powerful that you cannot ignore if you want to trade the smart money concept. If you are new here, we have started discussing all the institutional reference points such as order block, breaker block, and mitigation block. You can find them on my YouTube channel once you come to playlists and go to smart money concept. So let's get back to this part of the video. Liquidity voids. Liquidity voids are simply imbalances in price action. Okay, I'm going to show you that on a chart, but let's start with a sketch. I'm going to sketch what liquidity voids looks like for you. Then I will explain how these things happen and why are they happening. We can use liquidity voids for trade entry, trade exit, and different other things. Let's start with discussing what liquidity voids are literally. So when we have a balanced price action, something like this is what we call a balanced price action. When we have an accumulation and then a sudden movement away from this level by price, okay, the movement is always shown by either a large down candles or a large up candles. In this case, we have seen a large down candle. Let me show you this in a very good sketchy way. We have this candle, we have another candle here. Okay, I'm just trying my best to explain this to you because I think it would be the best thing for me to explain how these things are on a chart so that you can see it before we go to the chart, and then I'll show you what liquidity voids are. So this is a representation of an imbalance in price movement. In this case, this is what we call a balanced price movement. Okay, and then this one is what we call an imbalanced price movement. This one, it is an imbalanced price movement, or what we call a liquidity void. Why is it called a liquidity void? It is called a liquidity void because price suddenly move away from this, and whenever such a thing happen, the smart money are bleeding. Why are they bleeding? Let's assume you have a product that you are selling. Let's say an orange. You are selling an orange. Okay, let me see how I can draw an orange so you can see it. An orange is being sold at a price at this level. Let's say you are selling it at $100 per each orange. You are selling it $100 per orange. Every single orange is $100. And then all of a sudden there is a sudden drop in price of that orange from $100 to just $5. Let me try to sketch it as much as I can, to just $5. What do you think will happen to you at that moment? You are actually going to be in pain because at this point you were selling it $100, but all of a sudden the price of that orange dropped to $5. At this level, many people will begin to buy it. The people that wanted to buy at $100 but they feel like it is expensive, at this level they will start buying it with aggressiveness. Everybody will want to come to the market and buy it, and this will cause the price of that orange to start going up. This is what we call demand and supply. Now at this level, everybody that is buying it, the scarcity that is created around that orange will now make the price of orange go up again. While you at this level that was bleeding before, you wouldn't want to keep selling at this level because you want to see the price comes back to where it was before, or maybe half the price. So at this level, we have seen that the price is trying to balance itself. So this is how the market is. Whenever you see this kind of movement, the price will always want to balance itself because the smart money will not take loss. They will not take losses. They want to always see the retail trader come in to balance this movement, and the market is designed to balance itself, either to continue to the upside or to balance it and then continue moving downward again. Okay, so what happened from this level to this level was an inefficiency in buy side, okay, and then imbalance in the sell side. This sudden movement, they don't want to see it happening. They want to always see price coming back to balance before they sell back again and give the people that are willing to buy from this level, okay, and then they sell it again. So this is why these things happen. I'm going to show you that in a chart. I'm just trying my best to see how I can explain this to you and how you can also see this. So whenever you're taking trade from this level and then you saw a very huge liquidity void, you should have it in mind that this thing will balance, and when it balances, it may reach out to a level that you may stop buying it from that level. Okay, I'm going to show you how these things work. Subsequently, we'll draft a strategy using these things, but let me try and explain what liquidity voids are for you first before we go into the chart. So if we check our charts right here, let's go to our charts. Yes, we can see these things happening over and over again. Look at what happened right here. There was a sudden contraction here. That's a balanced price action, and then all of a sudden we saw an imbalance coming. Look at this, from this level to this level. This is an imbalance. If we are to leave this like this, okay, we can see an imbalance in this market. Let's take it back. Look at it. There was a sudden displacement of price from this level, and we saw an imbalance. So once we see this, we expect that price will balance this either sooner or later. Price will always want to come back and balance this movement to make sure that there is an efficient price delivery in market. So this is what is happening over and over and over again. So if we are to watch this, let me show you something very interesting. We can see that price is trying to balance. You can see price has just balanced itself. Price had to balance itself. This will repeat itself over and over and over. And once you are coming to your chart, you will see this happening over and over. This is not like a strategy of entry. I'm just showing you what is happening. Subsequently, I'm going to show you how to use these things for trade entry, for trade exits, and different other things that you can take advantage of. So you can see this repeating itself. This is a void. You can see from this level, this entire movement is a void, liquidity void. We have a sell side imbalance and a buy side inefficiency. You can see price coming back to balance it. You can see price coming back to balance it in the future. Price balance it. Whether it happens now or it happens in the future, it will definitely be balanced. Okay, you can see this happening over and over. You can see a void. We always want to see this represented with either large candles or a sudden impulse swing from price. You can see this, a liquidity void here, and price had to balance it to the other side. Price came back and balanced this level movement. Price came back and balanced it to this level. We can see this happening over and over and over and over again. Price movement, sudden impulse swing, price balance it, sudden impulse swing, price balance it to this level. You can see price coming back to fill up the void. We can see this happening over and over and over and over again. So this is what a liquidity void is. You can try as much as possible and check liquidity voids. I will show you how to use a liquidity void for trade entry and trade exits. If you are entering from this level, once you see price coming to this level, you should know that this level is looking like your exit level. You shouldn't be in the market once price has fully balanced the void that was created, so that you will be able to pocket your profit. Look at a liquidity void at this level, a sudden impulse swing, and then price took out time to balance it, subsequently balancing, and it came back to this level. It came back to that level, and then it started going down again. Okay, so you can see this over and over and over again, and I gave you an example with the orange so that you can understand why these things are happening. Why would they be selling from this level? Is because there is an accumulation of order. Once they started selling, boom, the price dropped to this level. They are not happy that the price has dropped. They want to see that the price comes back to this level, and they allow the retail minds to come and buy again, to come to this level before they start selling again. So this level is a memory that they want to reference back to in the future. Once it comes back, they sell again. So this is how to see a liquidity void, guys. I hope this video is helpful. If you have any question, let me know in the comments. Make sure you watch all the other videos we've discussed so far. In the next video, I'm going to show you what a fair value gap is, and then after that we are going to start drafting our strategies using the institutional concept that we have traded so far, We will see how to use an order block for entry, how to use an order block for exit, how to use the top-down analysis and find an entry. These are some of the most powerful things that we can find in the market. Guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you find value in this video. Thank you. See you in another video.